Hey, and welcome. Listen, thank you for joining and wanting to be able to get out of any situation that you're in or to be able to really think on your feet. I'm Andrea, and this show, this video, and this live webinar is about thinking to grow rich. Thinking to grow rich. I hope that's what we're all doing because in reality, if we don't if we don't put our mind to what we need to do, then we end up not doing it. And so we want to think about everything and anything that we have to do with our lives. And I say to you, thank you again. This class right here, I've been holding classes because we want to be able to plan things, write things down, remember what we're here for, and to stay focused. Now, I know, it's so many things we be doing, and the ones that are here, I wanted to let you know. Well, I want to let you know I appreciate your time, even though you made a good choice. But I'm grateful, and I want to also mention how important it is to make sure you go over these principles over and over again. Now, I am uploading them, but I have to revise some and do a little bit of editing. So there only one or two is up on the YouTube channel, but I will have all the principles up so you go over them again. Now, this book is from Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich. That's where these principles are coming from. And he mentioned that it's important for us, me, you, and all of us to read the principles over and over and over. At least read the book 2 to 3 times before we take action. And so I'm just going over some principles with you so that I can explain them to you, and you can get a general idea of what you'll be doing with the principles, because it's not an easy read, and it's not a book that you just read. It's a book that you put into practice. So we want to be able to understand these principles and apply them accordingly. And I want to add on and say this. It's easy. It is so easy to read one principle and love the idea and stop reading. And even to love the idea so much that we will execute a plan, or we will create an idea or think about something that we want to do, but we don't exactly know what steps to take next. But we're so excited about that one particular principle that we don't continue to read the book. Or I've had cases with people that they read the book and they set the book down, or they didn't finish it. And I think that's why he suggested that we read the book over and over and over. So I just want to throw that out at you. Read it over and over and over, because in order for anything to work in your favor, is to you want to be able to understand it clearly, exercise it according to the plans. Now, why is it important? Why is it important for you to follow the plan? It's not that. It is not that simple. It's time consuming. It's mind consuming. It's energy. It's planning. It's doing. It takes action. It takes understanding. It's so long. And I'm saddened by the fact that most people don't think highly enough of themselves to really execute any plan. I remember a long time ago when these motivating speakers would come into our town, and they would have give free tickets away. And why? Because they knew if you came, you would buy their tapes. They had tapes back then, right? You would buy their CDs and their tapes and their material. And most of the people set them on the shelf. I know quite a few people that set the material on the shelf and never used them. And so I say, this right here is a free class, and I hope that you share it with others and use these principles. Now, I will go over them after I finish this set of principles, or this segment of Think and Grow Rich. I will go over them again and I will record them in a different way and put them online because it's a lot more to it. There's so much more to each principle than the eyes can see or the ears can hear at the given moment. For instance, faith. I mean, faith is just an awesome principle. Desire. Everybody has desires. We all desire something at one point or another. Always we're desiring. We desire to buy a new car. We desire to have a wonderful companion. We desire to have a beautiful relationship, a new home, some new furniture, a new stove, a new outfit, a new wardrobe. We have so many desires to build a new company, to start a new company, or to just better the one you have. All of those ideas are fantastic. You want to put them to use, right? You want to put at least one into practice, into a plan. So you take that one idea and you think about it and you ponder on it and you tell someone about it, and then all of a sudden you lose faith in it. See, faith is so strong that if you didn't lose faith in your idea because someone discouraged you, you would have executed it and moved forward. That's why I want to be coming back with these principles again and again, because it's a lot more to it. It really is, for you and for me. And I love it because it helps me a great deal. It keeps me focused on my goal, on my particular idea that I'm executing, and the dream has to still die. So I'm not only doing this just because I have people that are interested in this and in health and nutrition and in meditation. I'm doing this because it helps me as well. And I want you to take the attitude that you're doing things for you because it's going to help you. Now, saying all of that, who are you making dream come true? What company are you making their dream come true? So who are you serving in a sense of a business? Are you at the grocery store? Are you at the theater? I'm talking about a movie theater where you're working. Are you at someone's company building tech, creating software? And if this is your dream, that is great. That's fantastic because creating software is a desire, is a dream. So if that's your dream, that is fantastic. And also, I want to mention before I move forward, this is the sixth principle, and it's about organized planning. Organized planning. Okay, let me go back to where I was. So if you have a desire, a dream, and you're working at a company, and you're helping them to build their dream, to make their dream come true, their company needs you to make their dream come true, and you said okay, which means you're not living your dream if it's not really what you desire to do. If you desire to be a reporter working for a news company, that's fine. That can be your dream, which is great. If you desire to be a nurse and that is your dream, fantastic. If you desire to own your own shop, then work on that. That would be fantastic. So if you decide to just be a housewife, get married, have children, and raise those children properly, intelligently, fantastic. Whatever you desire is okay. I just want you to put your desire into use. Let's take someone that hasn't worked for years, and they're basically getting some form of income, and they're comfortable, and they have ideas, they have a desire, they love something so much that they would love to do it, but because of the years of sitting back and doing hardly anything, they don't have the drive, and that is not what you want. You want to create a drive, and so these classes I'm holding is to help you, to motivate you, create, and to inspire you to create a drive for your desire. Never give up. There are so many people that have lived other people's dreams and have never ever fulfilled one great desire of their own. The majority of the people are like that. And I pray to God that we make an exception. So let's get going. So the first principle we talked about was desire. What do you want to do? What do you want to be? Ask your children, ask family members, share with others so they can start thinking about what they want to be. Because most people don't know what they want to be. And children especially don't, let's put it this way. Some of them do and some of them don't. So you want to stir that idea in their mind. You want to get that question in their mind. What do you want to be when you grow up? What do you love to do? See, they are doing something that they love to do. And if you can get that, asking that question, young adults, college students, all of them need that question to be popped in their minds. Because most of them go to school academically to get a degree and they're not sure. That's why a lot of them change their major 2 or 3 times throughout the college school years. But if you were to encourage them to think about what they love to do, maybe they'll come up with what they want to do before they're in midway through college. I think that's a great idea. And children need to be inspired and exposed to different things. You can expose your children to anything now because on YouTube they have everything. That's what I do with Amuria. I have her to watch whatever she's taking. She will watch to get the Olympians do the job: swimming, ice skating, gymnastics, rhythm gymnastics. Playing. I let her see people. Listen to the pianists. I let her see the people playing piano, from the old school way back and even now. I let her listen to people singing, people playing the guitar, anything and everything. I have her to watch the mathematics online so she can understand math. I have her listening to accents. So if she decides she wants to do acting and do all the other things, put those in her acting career, she at least will understand acting and accents and stuff like that. Expose your child to being a doctor. Let them see what a doctor does, a lawyer does, what a mechanic does, what an engineer does. It's all on YouTube. So there's no reason why our kids cannot be exposed, neither you, to different ideas that have been executed already. So let's dab into helping others create their desires or understand what they love the most or find what they love the most. That's what this is about, helping you to discover what do you love doing the most and use that as a stepping stone to develop a plan and a business behind it. Okay, so we had desire. Now the second is faith. What do you believe in? Do you believe in someone else's dream or do you believe in making your dream come true? Really believe in it and want to take action on it. Faith is so important. It's an emotion. So when you think about your dream, feel the love for it. Feel it in your body. Feel the gentleness, the feeling of love and of desire, of happiness about your desire, your idea, and believe it. Tell yourself over and over and over, it's for me and I believe it. I see myself doing it. I feel good about doing it. These are the things we have to do to ourselves and say to ourselves. Because if we don't, it will not be impressive on our subconscious mind. And our subconscious mind delivers. It delivers because it takes that vibrational energy into the infinite intelligence within you and it delivers. It's a lot more to the Spirit of God in you than most people know. And it's a way to get in tune without words. Not by might nor by power, but by my spirit. As you execute the plan and embed in your subconscious mind the desire, the feeling behind it, and the faith. The third principle was auto-suggestion. So auto-suggestion is basically what I just said. Suggest to yourself. Tell yourself, I love my idea. I love making cookies. I love taking care of nursing people to help. I love being a doctor, doing surgery to correct issues. I love being a pediatrician because kids are so precious and so beautiful. I love doing massages because I make a person feel relaxed and love. They feel my love. They feel my loving hands on their bodies. I love being an optometrist. I love to make sure people can see. I love anything you love to do. I love to be a baseball player, a basketball player, a dancer, a rock and roller, a guitar player, a singer, whatever it is. I love to jump rope. I love whatever it is. I love to read. I want to write stories. There's no limit to what you can be or do. Just choose one at a time. There are a plethora of things out there. It's just awesome how we have such a variety of choices that we can see them in action on YouTube. But no one is like you. So no one will deliver it like you. And God has people waiting for you. Yes, God has people waiting for you to execute your plan and they will come and get what you have. Remember the scripture, I have 7,000 that haven't bowed down to Baal. That means I have 7,000 plus, well, now it's millions of people that are looking for you, that will come to you. They have not gone anyplace else. They need your goods. They need your service. Right? So, auto suggestion. I have a business. My business, people love my business. When they come into my business, my clients are blessed, healed, and inspired. My clients love me and I love them. They come in with love and they leave out with love. They are so wonderful. They are great. And I love my clients. Auto suggestion. I'm telling myself, I love my clients. My clients are fantastic. They come to be healed. They come to be cleansed. They want to be healthy. They love themselves. They know they know that they are special, and they know that I'm going to treat them special. I'm going to make sure they know that I care about them. And believe it or not, everybody wants to be cared about, and everybody needs to cleanse their colon. So when they come here, I want them to know I'm here to serve you. I'm here to make sure that you are happy when you leave here, and that you get the results you came for. And I tell myself, my clients get the results they came for. My clients are happy. They're wonderful. Auto suggestion. Yes. Now, the next principle is specialized knowledge. Now remember, when I started studying colonics, I had to specialize. Specialized knowledge. I had to specialize in learning how to do colonics. Understand the anatomy, understanding how to, create my unit, how to build my unit, my cabinet that it goes on, the cabinet that I sit it on, where to buy my hoses, where to buy my tools, everything. How to apply the water, how much water, how to massage the stomach if I need to, how to ask for permission. All those things are important. Yes, how to ask for permission. It's very important because you are a person that has space and needs your space, and I have to respect your space. So that's a part of my specialized training. I had a client that was very sensitive in the abdominal area. And when I touched her, even though I asked for permission, but when I touched her, I was a little bit too heavy-handed. And she like, wow, wow. And I understood there was something going on, but I respected her space. That is a part of my specialized knowledge. Whatever you want to do, discover more about it. Learn how to do it well and do it better. Okay, great. The next principle is imagination. Imagine you see yourself seeing people coming into your door, in your shop, calling your number, asking for your advice, paying you. Imagine your building with decorated the way you want to decorate it, with people coming in and complimenting your business and how it looks and how beautiful it is and how whatever it may be you desire to make it look like. See them walking in your door smiling. See them walking out with something in their hands smiling. If you're a doctor, see yourself making sure that person is taken care of properly. If you're a lawyer, make sure you represent that person properly by loving that person as a person and not just desiring funds. Okay? We know how lawyers can be, we know how doctors can be, but they all are needed. We need them. We need the farmers, we need the cashiers, we need everybody in this world are needed. So we have a service for everyone, and they have a service for us. So imagine, use your beautiful imagination. Feel good about what you imagine. Be in your vision when you imagine. Be in it. See yourself doing it. Great. Okay, so now we are at our sixth, which is organized planning. Now, I'm going to read something to you because I want to bring this, make sure I got the point across. Organized planning is the crystallization of desire into action. The crystallization, I'm sorry, let me go back. Organized planning is the crystallization of desire into action. You have learned that everything that is created or acquired begins in the form of desire, right? That desire is taken on the first step of its journey from the abstract to the concrete, into the workshop of the imagination, where plans for its transitions are created and organized. So you have a journey. We're on a journey. The desire, right? Your faith in your desire, your honest suggestion, your imagination, planning it, and now you look at you did plan it in your imagination. You saw them coming in. You saw your building, didn't you? You saw it being decorated the way you wanted it to be. You saw people buying stuff and leaving out with stuff, right? You saw that. Whatever service you offer, you saw them coming in, getting a smiling, coming in, smiling, leaving out, happy to recommend other people, happy to come back, right? So I want you to remember how important it is to write your plan. A ship will not sail without a plan. It does not reach its destination just by going straight or getting off, leaving the docks. It has to plan where it's going, what direction it will take. If it doesn't, it's going nowhere. It will not go anywhere. Maybe in circles. Some of us go in circles, but we're not going in circles now. So plan from A to Z. Okay, this is one way you can plan. My vision, my desire. Since I have a colon hydrotherapy business, I'll use mine. Colon hydrotherapy. Colon hydrotherapy means to lubricate, to hydrate the colon, put water in the colon. Why? Why do I need to hydrate the colon? Well, now I understand waste in the colon gets stuck and it's dry. Okay, so colon hydrotherapy, my mission is to hydrate the colon. First part of my plan is my mission. The second part of my plan is to get a place, find a spot, look for a place where there are people coming. There's always around. Transportation is easy. Parking spaces is available for my clients. It's light, is lit at night really well. It's accessible for me to get in from the outside. I don't have to go through a mall or anything. All those things matter. Write that down, what you want and how you want it to be. And then you write down how many employees you're going to need, how much products you're going to need, what am I going to sell, who am I selling to, who is my target market, what advertisement I need. All these things you're writing down first. Your mastermind group, you have someone that you can trust about, sharing your ideas with. You can trust them to help you. You may have to pay someone to help you. Now, we pay people to build our website. We pay people to do social media. So there's a lot of people we can pay that will make a difference. So you're a mastermind group. Your mastermind group may not have to be a person because you have access to all kinds of people that is doing all kinds of things that can give you information and help you execute your plan without having to really hire someone for a while. They're always advertising, hiring contractors to help you build your videos or advertise for you or etc. So you have that. So that's a part of your plan. And then you decide how much money you need to do this. You're planning how much will it cost. You've already written down what you needed, so you put the prices behind it. What will it cost? Your business license, you need to have a business license. You need to make sure that your hours that you are open, that you're going to be there or someone is going to be there. All of those things are plans. And then after you write those things down, you have to let them go. Read over them first, let them go, and say to yourself, now, let me organize these plans. Take the time out, sit down in a quiet spot. Do a nice, quiet prayer, a meditation of prayer. And for instance, I have a place. I got this place because I needed this place. And I got this place before I knew that the other place that I had was going to be torn down. But I had always been in a meditative state of mind. I've always believed that God was guiding me and leading me. So I got my place before that, but 3 months later I found out that they were going to tear the building down where I was. But now, I'm not saying that happens often. I'm just saying I'd already had a place. But the place came about because someone wanted me to have a place in their building. And I had to think about it and pray about it and think about it and pray about it and figure out how am I going to execute it. So I had to write a plan. Got it? Even though someone asked me, people will ask you too, come in our building. We have space available. Think about it. But let me go back to what I was saying. So you wrote all these things down, what you need, etc. You go with them, you read over it, and then you go with them and say, okay, God, I need some guidance, I need some assistance. Help me to organize these plans because you want them to be organized. No surprises. You can always change them, but you want to organize them. Who are you want to call on? What YouTube channel that can help you execute your plan? What company that you can hire temporarily that will help you to do social media correctly, to do your to do your website. All these things are important, and you've written them down, and you're asking God for guidance. Your spirit, the infinite intelligence that knows all things, knows all people, knows what everything is going, what everybody is doing, where you can find that person, guiding you, leading you, directing you. That is your inner spirit, the infinite intelligence, the spirit of God. Take that time out, pause. Father God, look at me. I have no idea how to execute this plan, even how to really organize it. Give me some guidance and wisdom. I want knowledge about this. And you keep your eyes closed and you just listen. Now, I will say this. The thoughts are going to come. They're going to come to try to distract you and discourage you. Don't let that happen. Let them come and let them go. When they come, you just say, thank you, and let them go. Or ignore them. Because your thoughts are powerful, and they do not come to you without helping you. When it's time, and that's after you finish your meditation, not during your meditation, because they can be good or bad, and it doesn't matter. The thoughts, the advice must come from within. After you meditated, or while you're meditating, as long as you know that it's not your mind thinking about these thoughts, and you're not entertaining the thoughts that are coming to your mind, because they will come. But your goal is to listen to the spirit within. After you do that, you grab that piece of paper, you write down what you heard in your inner self, or what you felt that you should do, and then you begin to organize your plans. Organize your plans. Okay? You want to feed them the right information. You want to be able to really, really, really feel good about your plans. Your desire is yours, it's unique to you. Even if someone else is baking cookies, your cookies are different. The love you put into your cookies are different. The love you put into anything you're doing is different. That's why you have to believe in your idea. It doesn't matter if anyone believes in it or not. It really doesn't. You have to believe. I was listening to some of the information about Think and Grow Rich, and they were talking about the um, Fields cookies. Mrs. Fields cookies, when she first opened. And they said she was about 20 years old, and she was recently married, and she loved to bake cookies. And so she thought that, wow, I could just, open up a store. And so she went to different banks and asked if they would give her loans so she could open up a store to sell cookies. And, her idea was her idea, and not the bankers. So all the banks turned her down until she found one banker that wanted to give her a chance. She opened the store, and by noontime, no one had come into her store or bought anything. But she had another idea. She said, I would take these cookies out on the streets and let people taste them for free. When she did that, everybody started coming in to buy her cookies because she kept faith. She believed in her idea, regardless. She believed. And this was, maybe some time into it, but she believed. And that's what you want to do. You want to believe. Believe in your idea. Believe that what you have to do, you can do it. Another thing, I do understand I have to respect this for people when it comes to people. And this really, okay. Once a person gets past a certain age, they start losing faith in themselves. They stop believing that they can execute an idea or do more or do better because they're so content. They've been content with where they are for so many years. And they've been doing the same thing over and over and over, that why change? Change is good. But most people at a certain age do not want to rearrange their thoughts or change for the better. They want to stay where they are because they've been so used to being there. So I encourage you, if you have an idea, make that change. Make that change. If you don't make the change, you'll be where you are for the rest of your life, never enjoying the pleasures of having what you need at any given moment. A new car, a new house, a new wardrobe every season change, a new whatever it is that you need, vacation time. You'll never be able to live that dream if you don't make a change. So make a choice to change. Do it for yourself. Okay? Let's do a short meditation on change. Close your eyes. Take 3 deep breaths with me. In, hold it, breathe in, and hold it. Keep breathing, hold it. Feel the beautiful air flowing into your body. And let it out. Breathe in. Keep breathing and hold it. Feel the beautiful air flowing into your body. Now let it out. One more time. Breathe in. Hold it. Hold it. And now let it out. Keep your eyes closed. Repeat after me. I am ready to make a change. I believe in change. I believe in making things better for myself. I know it's never too late. And I'm ready to make a change. Spirit of God within me, infinite intelligence, the almighty infinite intelligence that knows all things, is always with me, that is the only power. Speak to me, direct me, God. Reveal to me what I need to do to make that change. Just listen to the spirit. The thoughts are going to come, just don't follow the thoughts, leave them alone. Let them come and let them go. Just listen. Let's do a few minutes of meditation. Listen to the spirit speak. Keep your eyes closed. Just speak out and listen. Keep meditating. that was only a few minutes of quietness. But if you can just take 5 minutes, 5 times a day to tune in and listen, it will be a blessing. And if you can take 15 minutes in the morning and at night, it will be a greater blessing. Or 30 minutes, as long as you don't let the thoughts bother you, because you'll be thinking about them, and that is not meditation. So remember, your thoughts are not my thoughts, the Spirit's thoughts, and the Spirit's thoughts are not yours, but they're God's thoughts. So back to what I was saying. Believe in yourself. Understand that you want to make plans. You want to write them down. And if you need advice, ask others for advice. Just don't, let them in on your desire or what you want to do in a certain way. I mean, just certain people you can't talk to about your desires because you don't want any negativity coming at you. You don't want anyone saying anything negative about your desire, how hard it is to do. They can shed some light on it, but they don't sometimes understand that they're being negative. So you don't want to take that chance. Okay? All right. So now that's the first half about thinking or rich. The other part of thinking or rich is thinking about staying healthy. What are you doing to stay healthy? Most people basically don't do anything. They want to blame it on something else. This is what's wrong with me, but this is what is happening to everybody at this point, so this is normal. No, it's not normal. Whatever's going on in your body doesn't have to be normal. It doesn't have to be something that you were destined to have. No. Even if a parent has it, you do not need to develop it. It's only because of your diet, your lack of exercise, and your lack of concern about taking care of your body. Now, I don't mean to be rough and tough or hard on anyone, but what I'm saying is this. If you don't take control of what you eat and drink and take the responsibility to exercise and do what you need to do, you're the one that's going to suffer. You're the one that's going to feel bad. And you're the one that is going to keep procrastinating when it comes to taking care of your body. Yes, I know it's hard to eat healthy. It is very difficult. The thing I get from people, it's expensive to eat healthy. No, it's expensive to eat unhealthy. I'll tell you why. If you were to eat really simple food like we should eat, grains, if you were to eat pasta, if you were to eat rice, if you were to eat vegetables, if you were to eat meat, you don't need a large portion. So if you bought some grains, you bought a bag of rice, whether it's white rice or brown rice, you pay $2, $3 for the rice. You only need a handful for you to eat when you cook it. You buy some pasta, you pay $2 for the pasta. You only need so much to eat. You buy broccoli, you need one, maybe so much, some of the stems. You need just the flower part of the broccoli. You don't need a whole lot. Buy some lettuce. You need not near as much lettuce as people get in a bowl. Okay, so the rice was up maybe $1. The pasta maybe $1. If you want meat, the meat will cost you maybe $2 or $3. So one meal can be under $7. One meal. Now that's a meal with meat. So if you did a vegetarian meal, that meal can be $5 on. And then you'll benefit more because you'll be staying healthy. You'll be eating healthier food. Salads, don't put a lot of salad dressing. Salad dressings cost money, and it's really a waste because that seasoning, the oils and the sugars and the salt that's in that salad dressing will interfere with your health. So you got to like, wow, what do I eat? Because you took the food, you want the food to taste good. I know that. That's the problem. When the food tastes good, you want to eat more. And the only way you can discipline yourself to start eating better and eating healthier and stay healthy is to get rid of the idea that you need to eat food that tastes super good. You don't. Put a little bit of stuff on your food, not a whole lot. And all the seasoning is loaded with MSG and salt, table salt. And now, they're expecting everybody by the time they reach 50 to have high blood pressure. From what? From the seasoning in the food and the stress too. Of course, yes, stress contributes to high blood pressure. We know stress contributes to high blood pressure, but it's mostly what you are eating. If you take your vitamins and your supplements, that can help you stay healthy. And it can help you handle the stress. So there are things you can do to stay healthy. And the reason why I'm talking about health is because you deserve to live a wonderful, healthy life for the rest of your life. You deserve to be able to say, I feel good every day because I'm eating right every day. You deserve to pick what you want to pick and enjoy it. But remember, you're eating to stay healthy, not to enjoy. I need a second to apply. I was gonna go in and ask them to be quiet, but no. We're halfway through, more than halfway through. So I'm sorry about the noise you hear outside of my door. But anyway, let's get back to it. You want to focus on your heart. You can be really serious about your idea, really serious about your idea, which is fine. And I totally agree. I do need a second, okay? Let me pause this for a minute. No, I'm not gonna pause it. I'm just gonna leave it while. And sorry about the interruption. I had to go and tell the neighbors that don't have a business in this building or in this area to please get their kids to run down the other end of the hallway. They're running around like crazy. But back to what I was saying. And now, this is something people do not like. They don't like to be nagged about taking care of their health. People get insulted. They do. They get insulted when you say, you can eat better. Oh, I like my food. You know what's so sad? This is the sad part about being unhealthy or sick. You can't tell the person, well, I told you what was best for you a long time ago. I asked you to eat this and eat more of this and do more of that and do more of this. You can't tell them that. Because if you tell them that, what good is it going to do? They'll feel even worse, right? Even though you warned them, you asked them to do certain things to take care of their health, just like I'm asking you. But the caring went out the door. They got insulted. They didn't want to talk to you again, and they didn't care. I knew someone that just popped caffeine pills in his mouth. Every morning it was like 4 caffeine with 50 milligrams of caffeine, just popping. And then he said something about, get the jumps when he's asleep. I'm like, you're messing up your nerves with caffeine. Caffeine is not a healthy product. Coffee is not a healthy product. You can believe it's good for you or not. It's not healthy for you. It does you more harm than you can imagine. It dries your bones. Yes, it does. It dries your skin. Yes, it does. Coffee is not a healthy diet, a healthy drink. And people are drinking it, even their children. Parents are letting their kids drink coffee. No, no. Not a good idea. It's affecting their brains, it's affecting their nerves, and eventually, when they grow up, something if they don't stop, it may make things difficult for them in the future. So please be mindful of your health. Exercise. Think about it. It's what you do most of the time that matters. So even if you went to the gym and you went to the gym or you exercise 4 times a week, 4 times a week. If you meditated and asked for guidance 4 times a week, you will get some good out of that because God will make sure that you remember to exercise. Your subconscious mind will deliver that message to your spirit. Your subconscious mind will definitely say, time to exercise. And you want to be obedient. Yes. So you have control. Yes, you do. I've had many clients who are so happy about eating the food they ate, regardless of the arthritis, regardless of the shakes that they got. The food just took over. The pleasures of the flesh just took over. It doesn't have to. I understand. I do understand that some people just don't mind being sick or don't mind eating crazily and just say, let it be, I'm going to die from something. But the thing about it is this: most people don't die a fast death when they're sick. They go slowly. They end up sick for years sometimes, and aches and pains on medication, all kinds of stuff that makes them uncomfortable. They can't walk to the store, they can't go out, everything is happening is breaking down because they chose not to eat healthy, not to exercise. And when you get old, things are going to happen. But not all old people break down. No. Not all old people get diseases. No. So why should we get any diseases? Why should our bodies break down? It's a choice. Stay healthy. So what should you do? I believe it's important to check your diet out. Check out what you're eating every day. I tell my clients this when they come in for consultation. I need you to write down every day for 7 days the first thing you put in your mouth throughout the day. Write down everything after that. Time it. What time do you put it in your mouth? Drinking something, eating something, write it down. Put a time behind it. You eat a snack, write that down. If you drink water, write that down. If you drink juice, write it down. Everything. You put a piece of candy in your mouth, write it down. A piece of mint, you chew gum, write it down. All those things play a part in your health. Write it down. And guess what? They're surprised. They're shocked at how much garbage they're eating. Write down if you exercise. Write down if you're doing some deep breathing. Anything you do, write it down. A surprise comes in. They have no idea. They had no idea what they were doing to themselves because they took their health for granted. Don't take your health for granted. Write it down. Pay attention. Pay attention to your wonderful body. Because it's like this. You may be 15 years old and you may be healthy and you have a fabulous idea. And all you need to do is stay healthy, execute your idea, and you make a lot of money and you can enjoy the rest of your life. Right? Good. You may be 50. You may have a lot of money, earned a lot of money, and you're happy. And all of a sudden, an illness comes upon you. You'll be bedridden. You can't get out of bed. You have an illness that may cause major issues. You're unhappy. The money you have, you can't even bring it back. So it could be either way, but you don't want it to go the negative way. You want it to go the positive way. And that's why it's important for you to take control of your body. Eat healthy food. Think healthy thoughts. Love yourself. Be kind to yourself. Exercise. What kind of exercises? The best exercise for anyone is cardio. And if you find yourself not losing weight when you do your cardio, it's not because of the exercise. A lack of exercise, yes, but when you're exercising, you can lose weight. The reason is your diet. It's your diet. It has nothing to do with age. It's your diet. The stuff you drink, the seasoning you use in your food, the food you eat, how many times you eat, how you eat, all those things play a part. Yeah, food looks so delicious on the plate with all kinds of stuff on it. Food tastes so good when you're hungry or when you're going out to a restaurant and you want to eat. You want to eat and taste different foods. Yeah, I know. It's easy to eat and taste different foods too, isn't it? But those are the same foods that are causing the problems in the future. They are the same exact stuff that you're eating today is causing the issues later on. You may not feel it now, but it's happening. And what people do, they find excuses for why they can't get their health back, why it's hard to eat healthy, why it's hard to lose weight. Losing weight is a big commodity. People pay millions of dollars, maybe billions of dollars per year on diets, unnecessary diets, because first of all, they don't stick with it long enough. Secondly, they don't understand the diet. Thirdly, they don't eat right during the diet, and then after the diet, they don't eat right after the diet. They go back to eating what they were used to eating, which caused the overweight problem in the first place. So there's a solution to everything. It's in your hands. Good health is your choice. Your desire to execute your dreams is your choice. To believe it and to feel good about it and to not let anyone discourage you is your choice. Yes, I know. I keep saying it's difficult, don't I? It's not difficult to execute it. It's hard to stick with something for a long period of time, which you must. You must if you want to succeed, and you must understand these principles and follow the principles if you really want to succeed. Now, I may be talking to a wall, I don't know. I don't monitor who comes on this show to watch me or listen to this. I don't, because my thing is this. I'm doing what I love to do, and that is encouraging people to be healthy. So I'm not concerned about what other people think. I'm concerned about me doing what God has given me to do. And that's what I want you to do. I want you to be concerned about what God has given you, what you've chosen to do, what the Spirit gave you, etc. Do it. There are 7,000 people that haven't bowed down to Baal. And that was hundreds of thousands of years ago. So there are millions of people available at your service to buy your supplies, to go and invest in what you're doing, to get your service. You got a lot of people that are ready, that are waiting for you. They want to patronize your business. They need your business. Tell yourself, they need what I have. They're coming. I see them coming to get what I have. They're knocking on my door. Everybody is coming for this. Whatever it is, name it. Everybody needs colonics. Everybody is knocking on my door because they want to get healthy. They want to clean their colon. There's waste in the colon that will not move out unless you get that water inside the colon. So they know I gotta wash my colon. Yeah, they need it. Millions and millions and millions of people are in the world that needs colonics, needs cleansing. And my thing is this: I'm at their service. Come to me. I have what you need. Think those thoughts. Draw the people to you by thinking the right thoughts. Nothing negative. Don't even, if something negative comes about your idea, change it immediately, especially the feeling. They're coming to me. I see them. Smile at it. You have to practice that. You know that. I have to practice that. It's just not that simple. It's not really that simple. Even if you have a family member that you need to pray for or want to be better, don't go talking down about that person. Oh God, I pray that you help him discover his life or her life. I pray that you stop this person. No. That's not a prayer that's going to be answered. You're going to acknowledge that person as healthy, happy, and great. Oh, my friend, my family member has a positive mental attitude. She is healthy, wonderful, nice and kind, responsible, pay her bills on time. He does this right. You want all the positive things, nothing negative. Because whatever you speak, you give power to it. It may register or not, but you don't want to take a chance. So only speak of the best. See them as being healthy, strong, vibrant, positive, radiant. Okay? Sharing, caring. See the harmony in your home, not the disharmony. See, it's important not to think about the things you don't want. Think about the things you do want. You want to be healthy? Think about it. I love feeling good. I feel so terrific. My organs are working properly. I hear my heartbeat. It's excellent. My muscles are strong. My bones are healthy and strong. Oh, I love running. See yourself running. Just run. Go into the rain. See yourself in the rain. The rain is falling on you while you're running. See yourself swimming. Deep breathe. Only the positive. You never want to focus on the negative. Change the thought. Change the feeling. It will assist you. Feelings are important. Get all the knowledge you need on your subject, on your idea. It's important to motivate yourself, encourage yourself. You know, I think, well, it's not exactly a lazy man's world, but we're so used to being laid back and just watching channels and our shows and being relaxed and content with where we are and what we have that we forgot that we can get more and be better and healthier and stronger and richer and brighter and more beautiful and more just all the beautiful, wonderful things because we become so content. Don't become content. Don't settle. If you're in a relationship that's not harmonious, find a way to make it harmonious. Talk to each other. Don't think of leaving the negativeness. Talk to each other. If it doesn't work, then you make plans to make it work or to help yourself to become healthy and happy. But don't think of the negative. Focus on the positive first. And then if the positive you're focusing on and you all are talking doesn't make a difference, then you have to rethink that relationship both together. And maybe both of you will come to the conclusion that it's not working. So I don't want to hurt you, and I know you don't want to hurt me. We've been hurting each other for too long. You created harmony for both. Both of you will be happy if you had to do one thing or another, but you want to be happy. Food wise. Now, I can't stop saying this. It's hard. It's hard when you're hungry to make a choice to eat healthy. Very hard. It's hard when you're not hungry, but it's very hard when you're hungry. So try to think ahead of time. Plan your diet ahead of time, what you're going to eat. Your diet is just basically what you're eating. It's not a specific on the diet to lose weight. It's a way of eating. So plan it. Think about it. Think about what you're going to eat before you get hungry. So you can eat healthy food. Okay? And if you have to carry your snacks with you, your fruits and vegetables, whatever you can snack on, carry healthy stuff. I always carry healthy fruit and healthy stuff in my car with me. I carry, water, just the stuff I need. I don't like taking chances. I carry, maybe I'm gonna make something while I'm waiting for Maria to get out of her class. I can just make a sandwich, a healthy vegetable sandwich. Yeah, I eat bread sometimes. The bread doesn't bother me. I clean my colon, I utilize the grains, and I feel great. But I can make an avocado with some natural mayonnaise on it. Doesn't bother me. I have some lettuce, some tomatoes, some onions, and I have some garlic I take later, and I take supplements. I have to make it my business. Sometimes I'll have to make it my business to eat healthy, and so I feel good all day long. Sometimes I'll just prepare my rice enough for 5 days, so I'll take a little bit out at a time, steam it, and then I'll add my garlic and my olive oil, and I don't usually put any salt on it, but I'll add the olive oil and the garlic, and then I'll have some vegetables, some steamed vegetables, and a raw salad, and I'm fine. But once I get off track, I can feel it. I can tell. I can tell that it's not a healthy meal. Your body needs to eat healthy food. It needs nutrients. So give it the best you can. Love yourself. Treat yourself with love and kindness. And I thank you so much for love and kindness. I'm grateful that you are here with me, and you can email me at meditationwellnessclub@gmail.com to let me know you tuned in and if you needed you got some help from this class. But I do appreciate you, and God bless you. And until next week, the next week is Easter Sunday. So if you're taking a vacation, I understand a break. I'm going to take Sunday and meditate and pray. But I will see you Sunday unless something comes up. And if it doesn't, I will see you. And usually on Easter, you know how people call and say, oh, it's this Easter. So in any case, take care. Have a wonderful weekend, a wonderful week, that is. And enjoy yourself. Focus on your desires, your goals, your health, and be happy. Until next time, to God be the glory, peace and love. Oh, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and tell others, okay? Thank you. Bye. Oh, I got one more minute. Listen, I'm going to tell you about the book next time, but I do want you to remember to tell others about this class or just watch it on YouTube. I am loading them, but I'm going to go through the sessions and then I'm editing some and cleaning them up slowly. But in any case, tell others to join us and stay healthy, become wealthy, enjoy your wonderful life. And remember, the infinite intelligence within you is waiting for you to give it attention by being still and turning within to listen. Ask for guidance. To God be the glory. I salute. To God be the glory. Peace and love.